This video is brought to you by WeGotSoccer.com, offering all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Adidas FreeFootball X-ite turf soccer shoe. This is the brand new version of the X-ite. Unfortunately, Adidas has not changed the name, so unless you know what's new, there's no way to really tell if this is the second or the new version of the X-ite because it actually has the same name. Adidas seems to be doing that a lot lately, and I'm not a big fan of it, but it's kind of their decision to name their shoes, I guess. This is the navy, royal blue, and white colorway, and as you guys can see, it looks pretty good in person in my opinion. And there are some very small changes made to this shoe that weren't on the last version, but to be honest, it's not all that different of a shoe. You're still going to have a synthetic leather upper on here, and again, the quality is nothing to brag about. It's nothing fantastic, but this is going to be the more affordable option. What's new in the X-ite line is there's going to be different models. This would be the low end, and I'm going to bring in the high end model as well that actually is my coach compatible, which is pretty cool. And it's supposed to be a little bit better quality upper, so definitely excited to get that one in. But as far as this one is concerned, this one, like I said, uses a fairly cheap synthetic leather material that honestly isn't all that great, but that's not the main focus here. The main focus is what Adidas calls touch compound, and it's basically these mesh overlays that have kind of this like rubber material inside of it. They're like kind of melted into the mesh itself and provides lots of grip on the ball. It's kind of a similar concept to what you would get from the LZ, and you have two big panels of this. You have the panel here on the instep, then you have the panel over the toe box and forefoot area on the outside of the shoe. Again, very curious to see how that's going to perform. The last X-ite had this at 2, but it wasn't to the same extreme that this shoe has. This one seems to be a lot more grippy, a lot more sticky, and it's going to provide a lot more grip on the ball. So definitely see how that will perform, and you'll see that in my full review, which should go up in the next couple of weeks. You still have that same off-center lacing with the little 5 logo here at the top of the tongue. And then you have, of course, the Adidas stripes. Again, very similar to some of the other Adidas shoes we're seeing now. We're not seeing just the classic 3 stripes going up the middle. We're seeing them at an angle now, and I think it looks pretty good on this shoe. I like the overall styling. You have that 5 logo again on the outside of the heel. You have the Adidas logo here. Then, of course, you have that 5 logo again here on the instep. And they kind of like added these little punch-ins into the upper to create a number 5, which I think looks pretty good. The insole is non-removable, keep that in mind. And then the mesh, the heel liner is all mesh with a nice amount of padding, so they should be pretty comfortable from right out of the box. As far as a midsole is concerned, there's not a whole lot here. This is designed to be used on artificial grass or turf, so you have a little bit of cushioning in the heel, but as far as the forefoot is concerned, it's pretty much straight sole plate, so you're not going to get a lot of cushioning, but that doesn't matter because turf already has some artificial cushion to it. Just keep in mind, if you did want to wear these as like indoor shoes or something like that on a gym surface, you're not going to get very much cushioning, and they're not going to have very much grip at all. So definitely wear these strictly as turf or artificial grass soccer shoes. As far as the sole plate and stud pattern on here is concerned, or turf sole plate, whatever you want to call it, it's identical to the last model as well. It's a moderately aggressive turf sole plate, I would call it, and it uses a combination of triangular studs and round studs in different areas on the shoe, but to me, honestly, pretty much all these turf sole plates feel very, very similar to each other. The only one that really stands out to me are the Adidas Bomba sole plates that are a little bit different in my opinion, but other than that, this is going to perform well, especially if you're going to be playing on artificial grass. You're going to get plenty of traction out of this particular sole plate. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion is concerned, and we'll move on to the on-feet portion of this video. Alright guys, here's a look at the Adidas FreeFootball X-ite on feet. And honestly, this is one of those shoes that's ready to go from right out of the box. Because it's a predominantly mesh upper, there's no real break-in time for this shoe, simply because the mesh is pretty much soft right from the get-go. You can see that the upper kind of just moves really freely with your foot, and because there's no extra kind of EVA foam running through the midfoot of the shoe, you have tons and tons of flexibility, which is definitely a plus side for this particular shoe. As far as fit and sizing is concerned, they honestly fit very, very wide, a little bit sloppy, I would say. The toe box, the forefoot, the midfoot, and the heel are all going to be pretty wide on this shoe, which is going to be good for some people, but for other people that don't have overly wide feet like myself, it fits a little bit sloppy in my opinion. Again, everybody has kind of different preferences. I would like the shoe to fit a little bit tighter, but maybe that's just me. And as far as sizing is concerned, they definitely do fit true to size. I'm wearing my regular size 9.9 US, and the size is pretty much perfect in the length. My toes are right at the end, as I would want them to be. But that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of the video is concerned, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Adidas FreeFootball X-ite Turf Soccer shoes. Again, it follows that same kind of idea of the Predator LZ, so if you're wearing those and you don't want to wreck them on artificial grass or turf, this is definitely a very affordable, very solid option for you to pick up. As far as the forward review is concerned, I will have that up in the next couple of weeks after I get a chance to wear these guys for at least a solid amount of time before I give my opinion on them. So definitely stick around to check that out. In the meantime, on that review page, you're going to find the high quality images of this particular shoe that'll give you a better idea as to how they actually do look in person, as well as buy it now links with the best prices online, including some exclusive coupon codes for SR4U fans to get you some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair of these for yourself. Again, that will all be linked in the description. Other than that, guys, if you have any questions regarding this shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you could leave a like on the video as well, it would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And other than that, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.